What's going on, everyone? Pluke Jones coming at you with a video. This video is going to be a conversation about our pre-orders, mostly for new members. I know a lot of you have questions regarding our pre-orders, our different products, what the differences are, and I am going to attempt to discuss those items here in this video. This video is going to be long. I am not like a pro at making videos, so hopefully this video will be up to your expectations. And I would like to go over some of the questions that we've had, some information on the struggles that we've had, like I said, the different products, the pricing, what is the way we're currently handling pre-orders, and what is the whole Boosty thing. And then I would like to discuss people in the group and kind of waiting on different products and how we basically are handling getting those items to you out in the wild, okay? So I took a couple notes, so forgive me if I go back and forth. First of all, I want you to know how much I love all of you. You guys are great. You've made this group what it is. I can't tell you how much I appreciate every single one of you. You guys are awesome. I appreciate all of the patience while trying to pay for items. It's been a real struggle, guys, and quite frankly, it's a miracle that we can even sell at all. So I thank you for your support, your kindness, and your love. So as far as the upcoming pre-orders was the last one we did was for this guy. This is the Argyle V1.1 mini track slider. Okay, that's the configuration. It has a round circle which allows it to spin, and then it has a track in the middle here. Okay, all of our items that are currently made these days are in titanium. Titanium seems to be very prevalent right now in Russia. And Ivan Gostev sources some of the best blackened titanium that you will ever see. One thing I want to mention about the Mini before I forget is when you guys are taking the plates apart, please do not rotate it and then attempt to pull the pin out like this, okay, and pull it. You need to basically keep it straight so that it's perpendicular and then remove the plates. And the reason why is because I've seen people damage the pin and actually break the weld on the inside by ripping on it like this. Be aware of that. Don't mess up and make that mistake. So again, V1.1 mini track slider. We've had 2 previous pre-orders for this thing. It comes in 5 different flavors or patterns. This one is called the Typhoon. Thank you. I can't remember your name who made that name up, but I loved it, so that's what we're calling it. V1.1 mini track slider in Typhoon pattern. It's also made in the Japanese Sagaha pattern, the blue illusion pattern, the black illusion pattern, and there is one more, I think. Let's see, what is it? I think that's it. If I've missed one, forgive me. But you'll have 5 color options, and we have to limit these pre-orders. And this slider right here is about $335. And like I said, we've had a bunch of struggles lately with the issues that are going on abroad. You guys have to remember that Russia is still at war. We do not condone the war. We're very saddened by it, and it's caused a lot of issues and limitations with Ivan's business. Ivan Gostev is the maker of Compiform. And if you guys, new members, if you go out to the pin post, you'll see a lot of information out there that's pinned to the top of the page. And you will see that the information contained therein is very valuable to new members. So if you have any questions, you need to see the pin post. You can also do a search on new member. If you do a search on new members, you will find that you will look up, if you do a search, you'll find a bunch of information for new members, including videos comparing our different products and things of that nature. all of Ivan's sliders are actually laser welded at the seams so that they seem seamless and you can't see any of the edges. The magnets are covered in this unit. Again, this is the Argyle V1.1 Mini. And don't ask me why he calls it the Argyle V1.1. That's a whole long story. I think I've explained it in a previous video. He called it the V1.1 and the name just stuck, so that's what we ended up staying with. I am a volunteer for Compiform. I do not get paid, although I do have first dibs on items that Ivan puts out. And Ivan is very kind. He has given me gifts in the past, which I sincerely appreciate. I run this group for Ivan. Any questions or concerns, you come to me. Ivan will either not respond, he's very busy, and we don't want any messages going to Ivan because he's focused on creating these beautiful pieces for you guys. He is a master artist at what he does, and a lot of his products are absolutely gorgeous and top of the line. Compiform truly is the Ferrari of fidgets. Now, let's talk a little bit about Boosty. Boosty is a website. It is not an app like I originally had thought. It is an actual website that Ivan uses to basically send you guys a link in order to donate to him as an artist or to buy his product. So Ivan will send you a link. When you sign up for pre-order, it's going to be limited. I think I'm going to limit it to 35 units for this last pre-order, which should be happening on Friday. I like to do my posts sometime between 12 noon and 1 o'clock p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That's usually when I like to run these. Sometimes I'll do it on a Monday. I wanted to have one on Monday, which was yesterday, but I couldn't do it because Ivan needed more time to finish creating the pieces that were left over from the previous pre-order. So I didn't want to rush Ivan, obviously, so we decided to move this to Friday. So that's what's going to happen. Now, this Boosty is kind of a nightmare to pay because sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. It is intermittent. And again, I apologize. I know the frustration. I've had several of you members try to reach out and contact me and ask me, you know, I'm having issues. I don't know what to do. I've had Mark Chang help me out. He's been a great help. I've asked people in the group to kind of help when they can, if they see posts, to comment on those posts, if they know the information and the answers to what the person is asking. We are a very loving community. You can ask questions. Don't feel stupid. Post your questions down in the post. We answer them. If I don't answer them directly, someone else will. Okay? I recommend that you do not message Ivan asking questions about the pre-orders and what's up and coming and questions to the maker because he's very busy. What you want to do is either direct message me if you have questions about what's up and coming, or you can post it down in the comments and somebody will answer you. Like I said, this is a very, very loving group. So Boosty's a pain in the ass, I have to admit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. So we ask for your patience. If you can't be patient and kind and not get frustrated, then you might want to reconsider getting in because it can be frustrating. But those who are able to get through the process are rewarded with obviously these fabulous fidget items. And that's what Ivan's trying to do, guys. He's not trying to get rich quick off of these things. He is basically doing what he loves, and he's trying to create the most beautiful fidgets in the world. These are fidget toys, basically. Adult fidgets, right? Made out of high-quality materials, beautifully handcrafted, and lasered by microscope to seal the edges. So they're highly desirable. People pay a lot of money for these items. The quality is all there. I mean, listen to these clicks, guys. Absolutely amazing. Highly sought after. You guys won't be disappointed, I can tell you that. So, from the last pre-order number 3, those units are being made. They're being shipped to me in the United States. The ones that were shipped international have already been delivered. So you should start seeing pictures crop up for that. We really appreciate it if you get your item that you post a video or at least some feedback or a picture. It keeps the group going and it really, really helps us out. It gives us, encouragement. It lets us know that you're happy. We get your feedback, and we love you guys. So it's so nice to see that. Ivan reads literally every single one of your comments. Don't think he doesn't. So he does know what's going on in the group. And I watch this group like a hawk, so I know exactly what's going on in this group as well. And we're here for you guys. Without you guys, we're nothing. Without our customers, we don't sell. We don't make any money. Actually, Ivan doesn't make any money because I don't make any money from doing this. It's by volunteer. And again, I just love Compiform. I think I'm Compiform's biggest fanboy. Always have been. Ivan and I are like family. I've known Ivan since 2015. And I love the guy to death. He is a wonderful person, him and his wife. And that's their business, okay? So let's show them the most support that we can by, making this group even better, commenting, posting pictures when you get your products. Let them know that you're happy, guys. I mean, these things are amazing. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful stuff. So I wanted to take a step back. We tried to sell on Inspire. We've tried everything, guys. So I know that maybe you're going to offer suggestions. I don't think you need to. We've tried literally everything. Okay, we've done crypto, we've done hosting on different websites. Compiform actually had an old website where you could buy our products all over the world. And I know a lot of time I say our because, and then I say I'm a volunteer, I'm not part of Compiform, but I actually essentially am because I run the group and I do everything for Ivan, including his marketing, his shipping, answering emails, messages. I handle his Instagram. I handle his other accounts. So I do it all. So that's why I use the term our. You might as well say that I'm part of Compiform because I handle it all. But anyways, Ivan is the man behind the art. He's the one that makes all the decisions. He is the boss. And he's a great person. Let me just say that. So we used to use a website called Inspire, and we tested it, where Ivan would put his products up on a US-based website. You could buy those products, and then he would ship them to you, and then he'd essentially get paid. The problem with that is it worked, and I did receive an item. This was actually the item I did receive through Inspire. The problem was he never got paid on that. So they took his money, and he never got paid. So Boosty is the only way that we're able to sell. And again, it's a miracle that we can sell at all. So we're doing our best. It is frustrating. There are issues. But again, those people that can deal with the issues are rewarded with these beautiful fidgets. So if you have issues while you're trying to pay, just work with Ivan. Let him know you're having issues, and he will tell you what to do. I am trying to stay out of answering questions with issues on payments because the maker should be involved. And this is for legality purposes. Obviously, I don't want to get involved in anything illegal. We're trying to sell legally. And PayPal is a method of payment through this Boosty link that he's going to send you. And PayPal takes out their money in advance. There is a percentage. So I'm assuming everything is legit and legal with that. So with that said, I appreciate all of your patience and the struggles that you may go through. And maybe you won't. Maybe it'll be easier for you. I know some people got frustrated and they did have issues, but eventually those issues got worked out. So again, we used to have a website where you could purchase Compiform products all over the world from the comfort of your own home is the word I'm looking for. You could buy products. He'd have all his products listed. You can pick and choose what you wanted to buy at any given time. But now we've moved to pre-ordering. That website is discontinued. It is down because of the conflict, and it is not back up. And you cannot order from that website. The only way to order is from our pre-orders, and we have to limit them because if we don't limit them, we open them up wide to everybody with no limit on what you can purchase or how many people. Then Ivan has issues in getting back to everyone in a timely manner. Then people start asking, why hasn't he messaged me? I want to pay. What's going on? So we limit it to the number of people so that we could manage this process. Trust me, this process is a complete bear to manage, and it takes a lot of effort and a lot of time. All right? Stay close to your direct messenger. That is where Ivan will contact you for the pre-order. If you do not stay close to Messenger, you will not see the message from Ivan. It all happens in direct message through Facebook Messenger. All right. So just really quick, I wanted to go over the different products and what the differences are. This is, as you know, the V1.1 Mini, and it is our track slider. On one side, you can spin it around. You can click it up and down, one click, and then to the side. And then you can rotate it. You can go back up. A lot of fun. Kind of reminds me like of a Zippo lighter almost, but a lot more function. Then on this side, you can only spin it on one side like that, and you can go back and forth like this. That is so satisfying, guys. Like I said, this video is going to be long, so if you don't want to watch it, shut it off. Otherwise, you're going to receive some really cool information that's pertinent to new members, as well as some of you out there that are seasoned veterans. All right. This is the Allure Series V3. It is the Allure Series V3, otherwise known as V3. Now, it is the same size as the Mini. Exact same size, okay? The OG V1.1, this is mine, and this is the Argyle pattern, but this V1.1 didn't come in the Argyle pattern, and it is not available for purchase in the Argyle pattern. Ivan doesn't like to make the Argyle pattern because it's very difficult, and it's so thin that he has to literally ruin 2 to 3 pieces each time he makes one of these, but he knows how much I love that pattern. I do a lot of work for him, so I received this one as a gift from Ivan quite a while ago, and it is in Timascus. The only one of its kind, absolutely gorgeous. But anyways, that's the size difference for the V1.1 OG to the Mini. Slightly smaller in profile, in length, and in width. Same functionality, okay? Same exact identical functionality. It's just a little bit larger. All right. That is the V1.1, also called the OG, just because it is the previous version of the Argyle V1.1. This comes in many different patterns. This one came in a clover pattern. Gosh, there's so many patterns. If you're looking for the ones that this OG one came in, as far as the patterns, I think it came in like 8 or 9 patterns. Then let me know and I can post a picture of what those were. The Mini only comes in 5 patterns, okay? And I think I mentioned that before. So that is the Mini. That is the Mini V1.1, V1.1, okay? Argyle V1.1, Mini, Argyle V1.1, OG, Allure Series V3. The Allure Series V3 came in, the plates are a little bit different, and they come in this wigwag pattern, okay? And it's squiggly lines back and forth. I have tape on one side, but the V3 that came in the wigwag patterns, that's a free floater slider. This is a free floater, okay? Has no track, and you can move it all the way around and do some cool things with it. It's basically a free floater. That's the difference between the V3 and the Allure Series, or excuse me, the V1.1 is a track slider. This one is the Japanese Segai, however you want to call it. And this one is in purple. Ivan made this custom for my wife, and she absolutely loves it. But that's a free floater. The Japanese Segai, I believe, came in blue or a bluish turquoise or green. And then that is the version that Ivan made for my wife. And it is the Allure Series V3. There also was a Argyle V2. The difference between the Argyle V2 is you could have flipped it on both sides. So this is how the Argyle V2 actually looks, just like that with the Argyle pattern. Argyle V2. Then when you can flip it, it actually flips back and forth. So you can flip it on this side and play with it. You can flip it on this side to play with it. You could flip it on this side to play with it. But the only difference about the V1, or excuse me, the V2, is that the magnets are very, very weak, okay? And they were done like that intentionally. A lot of people don't like it because they go from a magnet slider or a wrapped, and then they go straight to the V2, and they're like, what is this? This thing sucks. The magnets won't even hold. It won't even hold up when I ladder. Well, that's because you're going too hard at it. You got to be very soft, very delicate. Compiform products are very unique because they feel soft and velvety in the hand, okay? So if you never had one, they are just absolutely amazing. I mean, the look and feel of these things are like nothing else. There is no other maker that can produce, in my opinion, something of quality and functional art as good as Ivan Gostev at Compiform. Don't get me wrong. I love the wraps by Jonas over at Motorsworks. Magnus sliders, I don't really care for that much, just not my style. But they are nice sliders for the money. They're a lot less cost. Resale value isn't good on them. Obviously, pumps them out. But if you buy a Compiform item, you're going to get what you pay for. I know the price is high, but again, you get what you pay for. I love Magnus sliders. They're nice. They're affordable. They're made good quality. I love the wraps. Very beautiful. Very nice. But Compiform items just have a different look and feel that you will be blown away once you try them. I guarantee it. And then if you don't like it, you can obviously sell it for probably more than what you paid for. Which brings me to another subject. I wanted to let you guys know that, you guys want to pre-order. I know people want to buy multiple products on the pre-orders. Guys, don't use these as bargaining chips. I get some people that want to buy 3 or 4 of them. I mean, it's obvious what people are doing with them. They want to buy them and resell them for more money, or they want to use them as bargaining chips to trade with someone else for, some other items that they've wanted, that's in high demand. Don't do that. Don't use them as bargaining chips. Now, I will say that I don't mind if people own something and they turn around and sell it for $100 more than what they paid. I don't mind that. What I do mind is, if someone's willing to pay you good money or whatever it is that you want for something, I don't have a problem with it. Sell it for what you want and what that person's willing to pay. That's fine. But do not buy these products for the sole reason to resell them or use them as bargaining chips for something else that you want. It's just not cool to do, I don't think. So I don't like, when people buy, someone posts something for sale, same person's always buying every single thing. And then they're trading and selling and buying and selling. I just don't really care for that. I understand why people want to do it. I mean, some people genuinely want to try everything and then sell what they don't like. But I know those people out there that are doing good things, and I know those people that are doing bad things. I know people that are taking advantage of it. And I know every single thing that goes on with this group, guys, and I love you guys. You guys are like my family. We're one Compiform family. Don't be that guy that buys these things just to resell them. That's what I don't like. And what I don't like is people using them, again, as bargaining chips, because that's not what these are. You don't get to acquire as many Compiform items from pre-orders as you want and then use them just to get rid of them for other items. That's not how this thing works. We want to give new members the chance to buy something, experience it, comment on it in the group, show your pictures. And I know who you guys are. I know everybody in the group. Mark Chang knows everybody in the group. Mark's worked alongside me. When I have questions, I go to him. When I need some feedback, he's a great guy. He's been my friend for a long time. I trust Mark with my life. And a lot of the feedback and information I get is from Mark. And, You know, I appreciate that, by the way, Mark. So, you know, I know what goes on in the groups. I cannot stand drama. Please don't create drama in this group. We're a very loving group. Everyone's like a family here, like I said. If you have questions, new members, post them down in the comments. Someone will help you because this group is a fabulous group of people. And I think at this point you get what I was trying to say. I've made my point on that, so I'm not going to say anything about it further. But like I said, if you want to sell something at a high price, something that's rare, for example, Laugh Now coin, okay, sell it for a high price. I don't really care. I don't frown upon that. But don't sell it, you know, don't buy it at pre-order 5, 6 items and then go selling it in the group. And if you think I don't know if you're selling things because you don't list them and you're DMing people, trust me, I know, because it's a small community. Everything comes around. Not only that, trust me, it's easy to find out what other people do. All right. So another thing, I get a lot of questions on people asking to buy products. I cannot provide products to you guys because if I do, I get heat from other people because why didn't I do that for them? It's not fair. And people cry about it. They get upset. Obviously, I have friends in this group and, you know, I am only close with, you know, a couple people. That's it. 2 or 3 people. I try to stay away from becoming friends with people because people ask for favors. And I cannot do favors because I feel like it's not fair. And if I did it for you, I'd have to do it for the next guy. Now, there are people that help this group. They help me out. You'll notice once in a while that I'll put a +1 next to your name if you answer questions in the group, or if you're constantly posting pictures in the group, or if you're very active in the group. Those people will be rewarded in their own subtle ways. And I do watch for that, and I appreciate that. We genuinely appreciate other people who comment and post in the group to make it what it is, and also are willing to help new members. If you don't know something or an answer to a question, don't just give false information or information you think is right. Or if you do, just say, you know, I think this is correct. You know what I mean? That way the person's not getting false information. One person asked what our products were made in for specific items. Mostly it's going to be titanium. Okay, titanium is basically what Ivan likes to use now for the Compiform products. And that's what is prevalent right now that he has to work with. And like I said, his titanium, his blackened titanium that he creates is the best titanium in the world. I love the feedback on this coin. It's just absolutely amazing. Oh, that's so satisfying. This is the Mad Russian coin that Ivan showcased at the 2023 Mad Russian Evening Gala in Russia. Beautiful item. And Ivan sent this to me. This was a gift. Thank you, Ivan. All right, so let's see what else is on my list. All right, let's talk a little bit about our products. Let me show you what this is. This is a Compiform spinner. I don't know the name of this. I don't think this ever had a name, but this was literally hand done, okay? So Ivan rendered a handcrafted piece that he turned into a spinner. This thing is absolutely beautiful. Ivan made a Hydra spinner. He made a Hydra Mini. He made a couple bar spinners. And I can't remember the name of the bar spinners, but anyways, this is one spinner that I got from Ivan back in I want to say 2017. This is the only one that exists in copper. He did make, I think, 10 or 12 brass ones that are out there. I don't know how prevalent they are, if people still have them. But this one was acquired directly from Ivan by a friend of mine who has since passed it on to me. Thank you, Sam. I love you, buddy. I appreciate that. This is the V1.1 Argyle. And it's not called Argyle because of the pattern. It's just called Argyle V1.1 because that's what Ivan named it. Phenomenal piece right here. Absolutely love it. V1.1 Mini. I've already showed this to you. Beautiful size. I absolutely love this thing. If you saw a V2, it would look just like this, and it flips on both sides and you can play with it. V3 free floater, the Allure Series V3. We made this in an Allure Series graveyard version that had the cemetery and the skulls in it. Actually, not cemetery, but the skulls in it. Beautiful piece. That one should be coming up again. The next pre-order after this mini is supposed to be this V3 Allure Series, and we're going to have about maybe, I think 8 to 10 models to choose from. Can't remember. But it comes in Black Thunderdome. It comes in Japanese Sagaha pattern. It comes in the graveyard pattern with the skulls. Comes in Clover pattern. Comes in an Azteca pattern, a Deco pattern. Other patterns as well. Cubert and a few other ones. Those are all Allure Series V3s. Free floaters. If you ask me which one I like the best, I absolutely love the V1.1. I prefer it over the V3 just because I love that the clicks and slides are like already built in and you can't do much else with it. But just flipping this around and just, you know, mindlessly fidgeting like this is absolutely amazing. V1.1 is absolutely king. The track slider is my favorite of all time. And I have, I think, 8 of these now, 7 or 8 of them. And I absolutely love them. One more thing I want to mention, guys. I have a bad memory. You know, I'm getting older. I talk to so many people. I can't remember everything. So forgive me if I say something that I didn't remember something. Forgive me. I work 2 jobs. I have 2 girls that I am raising. One of them, which is her birthday today, actually. And then I also have a day job, 9 to 5. So I am extremely busy. And, you know, I forget things a lot. So forgive me. This is the slide kick. Now, this didn't come in this blue pattern. It only came in black, and it came in Cracked Earth. That is our Cracked Earth design. And then it also came in blue zips, which it would be a black button with blue lightning through it. Okay? This is the slide kick. Absolutely love this piece. That's why I have 2 of them. I'll never get rid of them. These will not be made ever again. And the maker confirmed that. And the reason being is because these operate on pegs underneath, and it was very, very difficult to make this. So he is not going to make this ever again. If you have one, you're lucky. I would hold on to it, to be honest with you. This is the Cracked Earth slide kick. An amazing piece. I prefer the flat buttons on this versus the concave. It's just easier to play with for some reason, the flat one. And this truly feels like stone. It actually feels just like stone. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful piece. Oh, it feels so amazing. Soft and velvety in the hand. This is the slide kick, Click Bar Supreme in a purple pattern. This one was a special order for me. He doesn't make special orders. He doesn't take custom orders right now because of the way things are. So forgive us. I know people have asked for custom orders. We don't do custom orders. We're not doing anything custom right now. But in the future, it's a possibility. Okay? So Ivan made this one for my wife in this color. And I asked to order one in this color for her, and he did it for her. So here it is, and she loves it. That is the Click Bar Supreme. You can remove the buttons, and you can actually put them in this way. And all the magnets are hidden, and it's a phenomenal piece. It reminds me a lot of worry beads. You know, in a lot of cultures, they play with worry beads to pass the time. And this is essentially, I'm trying to hold this in a way, it's kind of hard, the camera's upside down, but these buttons move back and forth, and it's very satisfying to just click those back and forth. But I liken them to worry beads. Other cultures and other countries play with worry beads, and this is kind of the same thing. You use it to pass the time, or when you're grieving, or when you're going through a lot. These really, really help out. This is the SBS, or side by slide. And you can rotate this. Gosh, can't get it on camera. I can rotate this like a light switch, back and forth. I can go side to side. I can swoop this way, back down. I love this piece so much. Absolutely amazing. Look at that. Now, it looks like Damasteel, but it's not. It is actually titanium. So Ivan, like I said, he's a true artist. Look at how beautiful that is. Absolutely gorgeous. I have never seen anything like this in my life. The quality, fit, and finish is absolutely amazing. Oh, this piece is one of my favorites. I absolutely adore this. And it's so fun and satisfying to click around. It's absolutely phenomenal. I'll never get rid of this one either. This is the Compiform Gorgon coin, or Medusa. And this is the slider version. Now, Ivan made this in two versions. He made the haptic version like this. Okay. But he didn't make this pattern. The haptic version is in the Medusa Gorgon version. And this is the slider coin. Exposed magnets, solid titanium, and it's got the track. And it allows it to click up and down, and you can slide it to the side. Very, very satisfying. Now, we are going to do some different coins up and coming. We don't know when that is. Obviously, I can't give an ETA on time because we are literally selling at like 50%, maybe even below that. So once we get through all these pre-orders after the V3, V1.1 is probably after the OG. So the OG V1.1 is probably after the Allure Series V3. And then we'll probably move to something else. I have so many ideas for Ivan for different products that I want to do. And I think you guys will absolutely love them. Little sneak peek at the idea is a Midnight Clover that I want to do, which is like the Clover V2. But it's going to have a surprise in it. And I can't reveal what that is, but you guys are going to be pretty impressed, I think. All right. So this is the Medusa Gorgon coin. And what I did is I polished it up, the tops. This one's already getting kind of patinaed, but or dark, I should say. So I have to redo that one. But that is the Gorgon coin Medusa, and it came in the haptic version. Also came in the slider version. All right, so that's a little bit about the different products. I don't know if I'm missing anything as far as the products that are out here. Actually, I'm missing a V2, but I already told you what it looks like. It actually looks like this. And this Allure Series V3 has V2 plates on it. And normally it doesn't come with V2 plates. It comes in the wigwag patterns like I showed you on this guy. But because I run the group, Ivan made me custom plates on this guy. So that's why I have it in that configuration. This is just a poker chip. Some of you may have noticed that when you ordered the last pre-order of the minis, you received a poker chip. Those of you that didn't, don't be upset about that. I didn't have enough to go around. So Ivan has asked me to give these to like our VIP members, people who get in all the pre-orders, people that comment and post in the group. If you post pictures and comment and help out and you're very active, when you pre-order, you may get one of these as a token of appreciation. And this is basically Ivan's business card. It does take you to the website, I think, if you scan this QR code, but the website is down, so just be aware of that. That is a little bit about our products, our pre-orders. I hope this answers a lot of your questions. Again, I'm not an expert at making these videos, so forgive my screw-ups, but we appreciate you guys. We love you guys. If you have any questions, put them down in the comments, and I hope this was helpful. Thank you, Compiform family. We will see you soon.